Hi, I'm Chuck Lowry, Director of Sales and Marketing at Incisive Legal Intelligence, and I'm here at LMA 2009 at National Harbor, Maryland. And I'm happy to spend a couple minutes chatting with Barry Graubart. Barry is the Vice President for Strategic
Product Strategy.
Vice President for Product Strategy at Alacra. Most of you know that Alacra is a content company that deals specifically with business and legal news. And Barry is here to talk to us about Alacra Pulse. Can you give us just a little capsule description of Alacra Pulse? It's their newest entry into the business and legal.
Sure, thanks, Chuck. So Alacra traditionally has been focused our business around premium content, but more and more what our clients have been telling us is that a lot of the information that matters is out there on the open web. News often breaks first on the web, and they're looking for that information. Even though they may turn to premium content for the strategic insights later, they want to see what's breaking on the web. So with Alacra Pulse, we're taking content that's available through RSS feeds, we're aggregating those, both traditional media and blog content, aggregating those and then tagging them so we can identify specific types of events in the content and make those available to users.
So, and you're concentrating on things like M&A activity, general business news, specifically for the market that we're most interested in, for the involvement of law firms in deal development and M&A and finance products and that sort of thing.
Absolutely. There are three drivers for the product. We see the product helping in current awareness, keeping up on what's going on with your customers, your prospects, and your competitors. For idea generation, seeing what's going on in the market, maybe creating some business opportunities, and then for that competitive analysis. So it's very much the content is business and business, financial, and legal news information. And what we're bringing there is looking at the types of events that drive changes in the business. So it could be deals, M&A events, M&A rumors, even M&A ideas that are being bandied around. Also looking at key opinion leaders commenting about companies. So it's, if you're an attorney and one of your clients, for example, has their debt downgraded by Moody's or S&P, that's something you want to know, and that's not something that flows across the typical workflow of an attorney today.
No, that's true. Attorneys probably require very specialized financial information news that the legal publishing profession has not traditionally supplied to them.
You're correct there, and our traditional markets have been on the banking side, so it's really a nice blend where we can move toward the understanding the needs of the legal community. That's why we're here at LMA, is to help understand, and what we're hearing more and more is that information is critical if companies are going through restructuring, if there's a chance of a bankruptcy filing. What do whether it's a key blogger or a traditional analyst, what do they have to say about what's going on with the company?
So actually an attorney that represents a financial institution or a manufacturing company or a public services company has to be interested in these circumstances, especially in what Henry Blodgett and Wachovia and city analysts say about the company.
Of course, and I think what we're seeing as well is that the sell side, which was traditionally the leading source of information about companies, has really gotten smaller. There are fewer analysts today covering fewer companies. And because of that, a lot of what was once coming from the Merrill Lynch's and Goldman Sachs, now you're finding independent firms. And you mentioned Henry Blodgett, obviously some infamy there from his Merrill Lynch days, but he's gone on to found a blogging platform, businessinsider.com and Clusterstock, where he's doing the same types of analysis he always did, but now he's doing it in a different format and with directly information to the user.
And what used to be monthly or weekly or even daily analysis is now minute by minute.
Exactly. Last night, due to some LMA activities with clients, I was out past midnight, and about 1 o'clock in the morning a story broke that Google might be in the final throes of acquiring Twitter for somewhere north of $250 million. That news broke on the TechCrunch blog. By 6 o'clock this morning, Kara Swisher on the All Things Digital blog, which is a Dow Jones property, came out with a story saying, no, contrary to what you're hearing, that's not close to a done deal. And so it changes, it's very dynamic, and you can't, in this market particularly, what was a week's old data is just useless now.
Well, thank you very much, Barry. This has been a very interesting presentation by Barry Graubart, Director of Product Strategy at Alacra, about their new Alacra Pulse, an instantaneous update form for business, finance, and law. Thanks.
Thank you, Chuck.